What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And David Lynch, who's a pretty reliable journalist from England, is reporting that Liverpool will 100% complete a defender signing. So he has said Liverpool will guaranteed sign a centre-back this summer, and we are after multiple targets, but it looks like we pulled out of the Julian Timber transfer deal. But we will talk about Ricky van der Veen, the Wolfsburg centre-back, in this video. And Liverpool are currently assessing the market, and they have made preliminary moves over signing a new centre defender, but it looks like Timber from Ajax is going to Arsenal. I would have loved him to sign for Liverpool because he's a pretty versatile centre back and he can play right back as well, but it looks like Arsenal got there faster and they will get Julian Timber. Maybe he preferred to play for Arsenal, maybe Arsenal offered more money for Ajax and the bigger wages than Liverpool, or maybe Liverpool were just not that keen on signing Timber from Ajax. It looks unlikely that João Matip will leave Liverpool this summer as it stands, even though he enters the final year of his contract. And Liverpool are attempting to get ahead of the curve and prepare for his potential exit by bringing in defensive reinforcements. And already multiple journalists said that Liverpool will sign a very young, quiet, inexperienced centre-back who can get more experience by playing in the Europa League, in the Cup games, and sometimes of course in the lesser Premier League games. Let me know if that is a good strategy by Liverpool or not, because you know we can't sign a centre-back who is better than Konate and Van Dijk, because we need those funds to go towards signing midfielders, and that's Liverpool's strategy at the moment. And if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here so you never miss the latest updates on Liverpool FC. And Wolfsburg's Mickey van der Veen is one of several options that Liverpool are considering, and there is a 100% chance that Liverpool will bring in a new centre-back in the upcoming window. Van der Veen's contract runs until 2027 after signing an extension at Wolfsburg, and he is believed to be the type of player that Liverpool are looking for. He's only 22 years old, he already has Bundesliga experience, and he's playing at a club where our new sporting director Jörg Schmatke worked before. And not only did Van der Veen play 33 Bundesliga games, he started all of those games, which is really impressive. Sporting Club de Portugal's Gonçalo Inácio is another player on the transfer list. I already made a video on him, on what kind of player he is, but his current contract runs until 2026, so it remains unclear whether Sporting would be willing to let him leave this summer. But Sporting, just like all the Portuguese clubs, are selling clubs, so if in fact Liverpool offer enough money for Inácio, then they would be willing and ready to do a deal with Liverpool. Also, we have to mention Liverpool have inquired about Gvardiol of Leipzig, but the price is just too high for Liverpool. Now there is talk of Leipzig wanting £100 million for Gvardiol, and Man City could be willing to pay even that amount for Gvardiol, which would be absolutely insane money. But he's a brilliant world-class centre-back as well. And one Liverpool fan on Reddit said our backline could be Van der Veen, Van den Berg and Van Dijk. That would be absolutely hilarious. And Van der Veen already played one game for the Netherlands under 21 team in the European under 21 championship, and he looked rock solid. He looked very good on the ball, and he has very good pace, which means that he would be suited for playing Liverpool's playing style of a very high line and on the front foot, high pressing, and defenders playing for Liverpool have to be pretty fast. And Van der Veen has so much pace, so he would be well suited to Liverpool's playing style. But also you have to note that because we extended Adrian's contract, if we register him, we only can sign 2 more non-homegrown players, or sign players who are 21 years old or younger, or not register under Adrian, and then we can sign 3 non-homegrown players still. Or of course we could sign somebody who is English, but I don't think Liverpool will sign too many players. I think 1 more midfielder, 1 more centre-back is the bare minimum, and if we can afford it, we will sign 2 more midfielders plus a centre-back, and hopefully that centre back can play as a right back as well. But we will give Conor Bradley a run out in pre-season and just see how he develops and how good he is, and if he's good enough, we could keep him as Trent Alexander-Arnold's backup, or we could be set up as Joe Gomez could play as a right backup for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he is defensively a little bit more solid than Trent, but of course doesn't offer the same potential going forward, same attacking output, nowhere near. To be honest, nobody offers anywhere near the attacking output as a fullback as good as Trent Alexander-Arnold does. But if we could, sign Van de Ven, then we could have Matip, Van de Ven, Van Dijk and Konate as centre backs. We could have Joe Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold as two right backs, and I think that way we could actually have enough cover for all positions. And Fabrizio Romano revealed that Mickey van de Ven himself said, of course I heard about the Liverpool links, and I know they have been following me in the past. That's it, of course Liverpool is a great club, and if there is a chance for me to leave this summer, if a nice club with a good plan arrives, then I would be open for a transfer. So basically that's Mickey van de Ven saying, come and get me Liverpool, I would love to play for you. I mean, who wouldn't want to play for Liverpool instead of Wolfsburg? No disrespect to Wolfsburg, but Liverpool are a much bigger club. And you also have to know that Wolfsburg just signed a left-sided centre-back, so probably they are anticipating a lot of interest in Van de Ven, and they are anticipating Liverpool to move in for him or another club to move in for Van de Ven. And I think it's very possible, and even I would say very likely, that we got our sporting director Jörg Schmatke in, because we have a lot of Bundesliga players on our transfer list, among our transfer targets, and Schmatke knows the Bundesliga and he has great connections to the league, he has great connections with Wolfsburg and with other clubs, and we have of course Manu Kone and Van de Ven on our shortlist, and Schmatke, our new sporting director, could make these deals happen. And probably the main reason why Liverpool decided not to sign Timber from Ajax is because Arsenal had a £30 million bid rejected. That's like 36 million euros. And Liverpool think Timber is not worth 35 or 40 million pounds. So Liverpool have elected not to rival Arsenal for the signature of Jurriën Timber. It is thought that Ajax are ready to hold out for as much as 50 million pounds for Timber, and frankly is not worth that much even in today's inflated transfer market. And Liverpool don't want to enter a bidding war with these players, because we are after multiple transfer targets, and we have to manage our funds very critically and very smartly. And that's what I don't like about the owners, that they didn't get any investment into Liverpool FC. So we are penny pinching again, and we are lucky if we can spend 100 million this summer. It looks like some people were saying 150 million was our transfer budget, but that looks like it was a load of nonsense. And Liverpool got a great deal with the Alexis McAllister transfer, but we need to keep going. We need to sign another centre back, we need to sign another centre midfielder. Those two players would cost around 60-70 million in total, so that would take our spending well over 100 million. And maybe that's the maximum that Liverpool can spend in a single transfer window. I mean, that would be even better than our previous years, where our net spend was around 30 million pounds per season, which is really low for a huge club like Liverpool, who are on the Forbes list, fourth richest club in the world. But I mean, look at the ambition that Arsenal are showing. They are bidding 70 million pounds for Kai Havertz, they are bidding like 35, 40, 45 million for Timber, and they won't stop there. They will keep going and trying to sign more players as well this summer transfer window. So Liverpool have to spend as well if we want to even keep pace with the other top 6, top 7 clubs. And I mean, there is talk of Tonali going to Newcastle for like 70 million euros plus add-ons and bonuses. The transfer market is absolutely crazy, and don't even get me started on the Chelsea transfer deals. I mean, they are so lucky that Saudi Arabia clubs are getting their players off them, and also they are so lucky that Arsenal are bidding crazy money for Kai Havertz. I mean, how is Kai Havertz worth 70-75 million pounds after the dreadful season that he had at Chelsea. I just don't understand. Jurgen Klopp's agent, Mark Koschitke, has also denied any links linking Jurgen Klopp with the German national team. He said Jurgen has a long-term contract with Liverpool and the German national team has a coach. That is not a topic to discuss for us at all, which is really absolutely amazing, and I just don't like how journalists keep linking Jurgen Klopp with jobs outside of Liverpool, because he's clearly happy. He just recently signed a new contract extension. He still has a multiple-year contract running at Liverpool, and hopefully he can guide Liverpool back to near the top of the Premier League. And another centre-back Liverpool could be interested in is Jean-Claire Todibo, who is playing for the same club Nice as Khéphren Thuram, and probably Liverpool during the scouting missions of Khéphren Thuram, they noticed that Nice have a really good centre-back, Todibo. His asking price is thought to be only £26 million. It isn't the only player from Nice who, of course, Liverpool are chasing, because Khéphren Thuram, we are very interested in him as well. But if a deal gets done for Khéphren Thuram, Liverpool could potentially try to use him as an agent of sorts to convince Todibo to join Liverpool as well. Todibo's stock may have fallen after his short-lived spell at Barcelona, but he has rebuilt his reputation at Nice, and he was the second most used outfield player at the club, playing more than 4,000 minutes this season that just finished. And World Cup winning captain Lothar Matthäus said that Todibo, when he was on loan at Schalke, that he's the best centre-back he has seen in a long time. So clearly a lot of people rate him. I haven't really watched a lot of Nice games, so I don't really know how good he is, but I think that's the job of the Liverpool scouts as well. And that's it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.